Welcome to Power Talk. Today, we're talking about courage. What is your definition of courage? I used to think that courage was the opposite of fear. But what I found out, real courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I once heard Dennis Waitley say that fear is false evidence appearing real. And I love that because they're now proving that 80 to 90% of the things we fear never come to pass anyway. When I started thinking about being fearless, I just have to look at my son, Nick Thomas, who's now a professional race car driver. But he's been fearless since he was 2 or 3 years old. I will never forget my hardcore lesson about courage and how Nick showed me how to step forward right in the middle of my fear. Now, it wasn't anything spectacular. It was on a goofy snow slope. My family loves to ski. I like to sit in the lodge. And they just kept encouraging me, please mom, ski. You know, I'm not athletic. I'm not good at it. But I decided to be a big sport and I took a lesson. I did pretty good. And the second day, we're all gonna go out together. My husband's gonna videotape. Why is that ever necessary? And so he skied down the mountain, waiting for me and my skiing debut. And Nick stayed behind to ski behind me in case there was tragedy. So I'm skiing down the mountain and all is well. And all of a sudden, my skis went this direction and my body went that direction. My husband later said it looked like a yard sale where stuff was everywhere. And so my skis were one direction, my goggles were one direction, my poles, and I'm just laying there like this little wimp. And I'm crying because I'm cold and I hate to be cold, and 2-year-olds are skiing beside me. If I had my pole, I would probably tripped them. But they're just skiing by and I'm thinking to myself, how do I get out of this mess? Well, I'd seen a guy on a snowmobile and I thought if I play dead, he'll come after me and this nightmare is over. All of a sudden, I hear the snow. Shh, shh, shh. I knew before he threw snow in my face, it was my kid. I'm laying there, he looks down at me and goes, Mom, you all right? I said, move on, Nick. If you're talking to me, they know I'm not dead. And he's like, Mom, get up. He skis around, gets all my stuff. Again, I'm so ridiculous, crying, telling him I'm afraid. He goes, Mom, what are you afraid of? You are going to have to face your fear on the side of this mountain today. I said, I don't want your motivational speech today. I want to ride on the snowmobile. And then he asked me this question, what are you afraid of? You know, half the time we don't even know what we're afraid of. We just know we are. And I told him I couldn't see the bottom of the mountain. I was afraid of what I couldn't see. I was afraid that I couldn't get there. I was afraid of falling and breaking something. And Nick said one of the most powerful things to me that anyone has ever said to me. He said, stop looking all the way down the bottom of the mountain and just ski the 2 feet in front of you. And when you ski the 2 feet in front of you, you can ski 2 more. What about you? What are you afraid of? What 2 feet do you need to ski? One of the greatest books I ever read about facing fear and just life principles is this book by Jeff Olson called The Slight Edge. It's simply making a step every single day. If you make a step today to face your fear, you may not totally overcome it tomorrow, but you're one step closer. The next day, one step closer. The same thing with building a positive attitude or anything in our lives. Whatever you need to do, whatever you need to accomplish, whatever fear you need to face, start today. Ski that 2 feet in front of you. And before you know it, you'll be at the bottom of the mountain, wherever that is. Until next time, go out and make it a great day.